Hi everyone, my name is Sri Jagannathan. I'm the President and COO of Burstorm Inc. At Burstorm, we have created a cloud platform, and this platform allows for enterprises to make sure they are operating with the best assets in play for both in-house as well as external possibilities. The Burstorm cloud platform consists of four parts. One, the ability to create a visual model of compute and storage, data center, and network infrastructure. It consists of a deep catalog of service provider assets, both in-house as well as cloud services. It has an accurate price performance benchmarking system of standardized application load for in-house and external clouds such as AWS, Azure, etc. And it allows design, specification, and quotes for new infrastructure. Out of this comes two offerings. One, what we call a health check diagnostic, consists of inspection and insight, eye to eye, typically takes 4 weeks, and it uses our Burstorm cloud platform to model the enterprise. And the second is a licensed software platform. Our customers are enterprises who use it for in-house needs, system integrators who enable digital transformations, and service providers, both cloud service providers such as Azure, Amazon, and others, the numerous data centers around the world, as well as telcos and other players in the system. Let me talk about the Burstorm CMX platform, cloud management to the extreme as we call it, and identify the value that it brings to the enterprise. And then we'll go into the platform in a bit more detail. Think of it as four parts. I'm going to start with the bottom left quadrant, the model. In the model part of the world, you can look at your assets as they are modeled inside Burstorm, the platform, and a services view of internal and externalized services obtained. Now that naturally leads into a view of operations. How well do these assets perform, and how much of these do we use? That inside an enterprise automatically comes into allocations, transfer pricing. How much should a business be charged for these assets and their usage? Which leads then to a budgetary view. How much should we allocate for next year for the retail department, the supply chain, etc. Now, all of this leads to a strategic view. How should we use the cloud? And every CEO, CIO, CFO should be cognizant of what does it take to manage the cloud strategically, which gives rise to new options. So this circle continues. Optimize your cloud, understand the model, look at operations, look at financials, and have an executive view into it. So let's take a look at the Burstorm platform. We enable the cloud ecosystem with product sets that comes from IaaS service providers and in-house assets modeled as product sets. These are entered into the system on 5 dimensions: economics, performance, security, availability, and change. And these come in through a common specification language that we have created. These are compute and storage elements, data center elements, and network elements. On the right-hand side, you see models and designs. These are created by solution architects, either those at an enterprise or from a systems integrator or from a service provider. And all of these then are available for collaboration, for extension of design, understanding present state, and evolving new future outcomes. So in summary, the Burstorm platform allows for models of an enterprise to be optimized against product sets available in-house or in the cloud. So let's take a look at what Burstorm brings to the various stakeholders in this complex cloud ecosystem. For the infrastructure providers who provide network, data centers, compute, and storage elements, it allows the creation of cloud product sets in the platform, as we detailed before. That then sets up the immediate potential for real-time collaborative solutioning, sales, finance, purchasing, and the ability of product managers to configure the right products for their customers. It allows design capabilities to architect new scenarios and create financial models. For the system integrators, they can model current state of an infrastructure for an enterprise and benchmark against external potential solutions. They can architect scenarios and look at financial models. They can contrast in-house, hybrid, and cloud options, and thereby provide strategic insight to their customers for digital transformation. Enterprises can use it for getting a visibility on the existing state and contrast in-house infrastructure versus the market, IaaS, hybrid, options, etc. They can rationalize investment decisions on in-house infrastructure, and understand hybrid options. So for the infrastructure provider, there are accelerated sales outcomes. For the systems integrators, there are advantages to digital transformation. And finally, to enterprises, they can use the cloud strategically. The Burstorm platform has an easy CAD-like drag-and-drop interface to create the design. On the left-hand side, you see a web app and a database with storage and redundant backups. On the right-hand side, you see the solutions, including the in-house solution as well as that from external providers such as Rackspace, ProfitBricks, Amazon, GoGrid, etc. The total costs are available, broken up by monthly recurring cost and non-recurring cost, allowing a direct comparison to be made of choices both in-house as well as external. But things in the cloud change all the time. New assets come into play and prices keep changing. Burstorm does continuous price and performance benchmarking. We do this several times a week against the key players in the industry and can do it inside the enterprise as well. In this particular diagram, you see Azure outperforms the others for the particular period chosen here. We can also do graphs of performance over a period of time, so you can see how a chosen provider such as Linode or Amazon has performed, and therefore what their trend lines are and what choices you ought to make. The CIO of every enterprise deals with complexity and change with respect to cloud operations. With the Burstorm platform, the enterprise can be modeled with contracts and service data in terms of regional, geographic, functional, and business lines, and the changes that may be needed can be modeled and deployed and tracked. Once an enterprise has been modeled, this dashboard view from the Burstorm platform provides deep insights. On the left-hand side are the product sets chosen for this particular design. On top are shown the number of servers, storage, racks, power, and bandwidth utilized in the design. The monthly recurring cost indicates the total costs for this particular model, and the savings are characterized against 2 US colo locations. The graphic in the middle shows the relative costs of compute, storage, network, etc. And the map view shows the regions of the world in which these network assets have been deployed. Designing for the cloud is not easy. The cloud is inherently complex. In-house assets are widely distributed across many data centers. The external cloud is changing rapidly as well. New players, new offerings, new economics. To cut through all this complexity and to enable optimization, the Burstorm platform provides a comprehensive model for design, specification, and benchmarking. It allows enterprises, systems integrators, and service providers to document existing state and to review alternatives. Service provider catalogs are built in for design selection and configuration. Dynamic benchmarking enables comparisons with outside cloud providers. Thank you for your time. Please do contact us if we can help you in your journey to the cloud.